Hello everybody, and welcome to this yin practice for the season of autumn. This might be an outer season. We're in the autumn season right now in the northern hemisphere, or maybe you're just energetically in an autumn season, whether you're in a space of letting go, of purification and cleansing, of maybe for the women in this group, maybe you're in your luteal phase just before menstruation. There are so many different ways to relate to the season of autumn, both externally and internally. So if you intuitively felt called to this practice, then trust it. This practice, my intention for this practice is to really create the space through the poses that we're going to move through, but also just through the spaciousness of the practice. We're allowing the body to fall into its natural rhythm, its natural season of life. What I mean by that is, for me, when I first really started to go deep into my spiritual practice and really recognizing this longing within myself to move more rhythmically with the seasons of nature, with the seasons in my own body as a female, as a woman, I really started to initially take that very literally. I was learning about Ayurveda, and I was learning about what we can do to sort of optimize our bodies to honor the different seasons that we're in through food, through the different movements, through honoring the menstrual cycle and the different seasons of the menstrual cycle. And all of that is really beautiful. If you feel drawn to cook in a certain way according to the seasons, or if you feel called to work out and move your body depending on what season you're in. All of these are so beautiful and such beautiful ways to honor the season that you're in. But as I started going deeper and deeper into it, I realized that living seasonally and honoring my body through the seasons isn't about doing more. It's actually about doing less. Because if we allow our bodies to really move intuitively through the seasons, we'll notice that our bodies already know what we need. Our bodies know and naturally respond to the changing fluctuations of sunlight, right? Or the shift in temperature as the season gets colder. Our bodies naturally want to come inwards. Our bodies naturally crave to slow down. Our bodies naturally want more rest and more sleep. And so I kind of found through my journey that living seasonally and honoring my body, the cyclical nature of my body, is actually more about doing less. And instead of trying to perfect or optimize and do all these things to be aligned with the seasons, it's more about, can I just really listen and tune in to what my body is naturally craving in the different seasons of my life? External seasons, internal seasons. And so this is a long introduction, just really to say that this autumn practice is really for creating that space to quiet the noise and listen to what wisdom your body is guiding you to in this season of your life. So for this practice, the only prop that you need is a yoga bolster if you have one. If you don't have one, you can grab 1 or 2 pillows from your bed or a couch cushion from your couch. So you definitely have what you need at home. don't overcomplicate it, just grab what's around. I also really recommend, if it's possible, to dim the lights in your space. Try to create kind of a dark cave-like cocoon for yourself for this practice. Maybe light a candle, maybe put on an incense, whatever you need that feels good. And as always, I recommend having a blanket nearby, especially if you run a little bit colder. Having a blanket for the end of practice in Shavasana might feel nice. As always, there's also a playlist in the description bar that is specific for this class. So if you'd like to put on some gentle background music, you can find that Spotify link in the description bar below. All right, gather what you need, get yourself ready, and I'll see you back here and we'll get started. All right, we're going to begin in a seated position. So finding yourself into a comfortable seated position, you can cross your legs, you can sit on your heels, you can sit on a chair or a couch if that feels better for you. And once you find your seat, feel your sit bones rooting down towards the earth. And with your left hand, bringing your thumb and your index finger together in Gyan Mudra, and just resting your left hand on your lap, on your knees. And with your right hand, we're bringing the right thumb to the right nostril. The rest of the fingers are pointing upwards, and you're gently going to press that right nostril closed. And then close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep inhale in through the left nostril. Breathing slow, long, and deep. And keeping that right nostril closed, exhaling through the left, emptying out completely. And then just keep going, following your own rhythm. Deep inhales in through that left nostril, filling up the entire body with fresh new prana. And exhaling, emptying out completely. Keep going. Left nostril breath. Nadi Shodhana. This breath, this pranayama is so nurturing for the nervous system, for the yin, feminine energies, qualities in the body. So as you continue to breathe long, slow, and deep, feel your body relax, soften, surrender into the breath, into the earth. And keep going, just about another minute. We're just warming up the body, preparing ourselves to come into our practice, into the medicine that is here for us today. After your next exhale, gently floating that right hand down onto your right knee. And just resting here for a moment in stillness. Beautiful. Fluttering your eyes open, we're going to bring our left hand or your left forearm down on the ground. Right arm sweeps up alongside the body. Take a nice long stretch along the right side body. And then, as if you're the wind, moving to the other side, right hand, right forearm comes down, left arm swings forward, overhead. And then switch sides. And keep this movement flowing. You can move fast, you can move slow. Just imagine that you are the leaves swaying in the autumn wind. Breathing deep, filling up the side body on your inhales. Letting everything empty out on your exhales. Today's practice, we're working very deeply with the lungs meridian. And this meridian is all about impermanence, letting go, and also about new beginnings. Keep going, keep swaying. And the next time that your left hand comes down, right hand swings up, hold that side body stretch. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let everything go. Swaying to the other side, right hand comes down, left arm swings above the head, deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Coming back to center. Now the left hand is coming to the right knee. Right hand swings around, almost like a kickstand behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist towards that right shoulder. And try to make the twist come from the lower spine. We're trying to have a deeply rooted twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. One more breath. Deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Right hand to left knee. Left hand swings behind you like a kickstand. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twisting from the base of the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Hold. And release, coming back to center. So beautiful. From here, very gracefully finding your way into a child's pose. Wide-legged child's pose. And if you'd like, you can just surrender your head towards the earth, or you can bring your prop in front of you, your bolster, your pillow, your couch cushion, and just gently melting one ear onto your bolster. This is a variation that I personally really enjoy. Close your eyes. Let your body get really heavy, surrendering fully into the earth. The season of autumn is a season of change. We look outside at the natural world and we see the leaves falling gracefully, unafraid to surrender, to let go. We see the days getting shorter, slowly, gradually. The darkness increases day by day. And this season is really about lightening your load. What is feeling heavy in your life, in your mind, in your body? Where is there an ending that is ready to kind of fall away? And I think this season often also can bring a lot of fear. Letting go can bring a lot of fear into our mind, into our body, because we become afraid of the uncertainty of what's next. But I always find it so reassuring to turn to nature, to see how gracefully we really are designed to let go, to lighten our load, to prepare ourselves for the darker months ahead. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale out completely, pushing into the palms of your hands, beginning to rise up. And just move that prop out of the way for now, coming into a tabletop position. Making sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are aligned with your hips. We're going to inhale that right arm up towards the sky, and on your exhale, threading that right arm through that left, bringing your cheek towards the earth. Letting your left shoulder relax. Your right cheek is resting on the earth, just here for a few breaths. Getting into the shoulders here. Allow yourself to release some of the weight of the world that perhaps you've been holding on to your shoulders. Take 3 more deep breaths. After your next exhale, pushing into that left hand, right arm swings up towards the sky, and then surrendering your right hand back down to the earth. And let's switch sides here. Pressing into that right hand, the left arm swings up towards the sky, and on your exhale, threading that left hand through the right. This time the left cheek comes to the earth. If you'd like, you can walk that right hand up towards the top of your mat. You don't have to. And just focusing on long, deep breaths. When we think about letting go is deeply connected to the exhale of the breath. Letting go of the breath. And so many of us live with quite shallow breathing, right? So I really invite you in this practice to let your exhales really be deep. Imagine that you're clearing out, you're letting go fully, surrendering fully through the exhale. And as you sip in your inhales, feel the freshness, the aliveness of your inhale. And don't hold on to it, right? Exhale, let everything go. There's so much our breath can teach us about receiving and letting go. And we can receive life, we can receive beauty, and we can be safe to let it go. Because as long as we're alive, there's another beautiful breath awaiting us. And take one more deep inhale in. Exhale, let everything go. Pushing into the palm of your right hand, swinging that left arm up towards the sky, and bringing that left hand back down. Now from here, bring your prop right in front of you, staying in that tabletop position. This next pose, I'm not gonna lie, people either love this or hate it, but I promise it's so medicinal and we're not gonna be here too long. So you're gonna stay from this tabletop position, your knees are gonna stay where they are, and you're just gonna begin to walk your hands forward and let your chest melt towards your prop or towards the earth. Some of you might choose not to have a prop here. We're melting our heart onto the prop and walking the hands forward, right? You can rest on your chin on the prop or even have a cheek resting on the prop, whatever feels good for you. This is heart melting pose. Close your eyes. Try to relax your body. Notice if you're tightening your breath or holding your breath. Can you let your breath be soft and expansive? We're really working on the lungs and the heart here. Staying with it. And this pose can feel very vulnerable, right? The shape of this pose can feel very vulnerable. So just honor what feels right in your body. If you need to come out early, coming into a child's pose, go for it. But you're here for just less than a minute. So try to stay with it if that feels right for you. Focusing on that breath, on the exhale. Take one more deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Walking your hands back towards your face, pushing into the palms of your hands, rising back up. And you can move your prop out of the way, keeping it close by, and coming to lie on your back. Just take a moment here. Feel the entire backside of your body connecting with the earth. Soften your belly. Soften your breath. Beautiful. From here, the left foot, the left leg, sliding that left foot towards the left edge of your mat. Sliding the right foot to meet the left. If you'd like, you can hook your right ankle on top of your left. And then your arms are going to swing overhead. You can grab hold of your wrists, and we're just gently going to lift the upper body and move it towards the left side of your mat. Then placing the shoulder blades back down on the earth. And you should feel a really beautiful, gentle stretch along the right side body. Imagine that you're just maybe laying and basking on a beach somewhere. Allow your body to be that relaxed. And then continuing with those long, slow, deep inhales. Feel your breath filling up your lungs, gently nourishing, massaging the right side body, and exhaling to let it go. Beautiful. Gently lifting your shoulder blades, bringing your upper body back to center. Your right leg comes towards center, left leg towards center. Just pause. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let out a sigh through the mouth. This time the right leg slides towards the right side of your mat. Left leg slides towards the right, maybe hooking that left ankle on top of the right. Lifting the shoulder blades off the mat and bringing your upper body towards the right side of your mat. And then resting back down. Continuing those long, slow, deep breaths. Massaging, this time, the left side body. Take one more deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Shoulder blades lift, bringing the upper body back to center, resting it back down. Left foot slides towards center, right foot slides towards center, and just floating your arms back down towards your side. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Gorgeous. Bending your knees, planting your feet on the earth, grabbing hold of your prop. We're going to press into our feet, brace your core just enough to lift your hips, and slide your prop underneath your sacrum. Your sacrum is that bony part just below your lower back. It's that triangular bony portion. Supported bridge. You can stay here with your knees bent. I recommend starting here. And then if you'd like to take it deeper, whether it's now or in a few breaths, you can extend your legs out long. Arms come to either side of your body, or maybe resting your palms on your belly. Whatever feels natural. close your eyes and just breathe. There is a huge storm happening right now as I'm filming this practice. I'm not sure if you can hear the torrential downpour and the rain, but I find it actually such a beautiful, perfect metaphor for this class. That even when the world around us is in a torrential storm and everything feels messy and chaotic, we can still find peace in our breath, in our body, when we slow down, when we tune in, when we let go. If your legs are stretched out long, bending your knees, planting your feet on the earth once again. Brace your core just enough to lift your hips, slide the prop out of the way, and surrender your hips back down onto the earth. Stretching your legs out long, let your legs take up space. If you'd like to grab a blanket to cover yourself, go for it. Arms again on either side of the body. Let's take a deep inhale in together through the nose. Exhale, feel your body getting even heavier, heavier into the earth. Letting your breath be natural. Letting every single part of your body relax and let go. Surrendering deeply into Shavasana, corpse pose. If you have the time, I really invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you can. Of all the poses, this is the one that helps us really let go and find our own personal rhythm. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing some gentle movement to your wrists and your ankles. Bringing your arms overhead, taking a big stretch the whole body. And then curling over onto one side. Pause for a breath. And when you're ready, pushing into the palm of your hand, coming to rise all the way back up. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. It's been such an honor to share this with you. If you enjoyed this practice, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really supports this work. It helps these videos, these classes reach more people, and it also signals to me to keep going and to keep sharing. So I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you trusting me to spend this time together, and I will be back for a new class every Sunday. So I hope to see you again. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.